that own these airplanes are wearing them out. They're nearing their time limit in the air. And as Bob is saying, it takes the C-130 to replace the C-130. So on board, let me introduce the all-Ohio crew. Lieutenant Colonel Rourke took it to church on Sundays. Because the civilian models that I told you about, operated by agencies and by civilian companies, they wore those out as well. So when they came out with the new J model, the upgraded model, the previous owners that had worn their aircraft out said, we want another civilian version. So they now call it the LM100, which means Lockheed Martin. And the commercial companies that wanted to replace their aircraft because they are aging now have a brand new airplane with all the automation we talked about. As you view the aircraft now, this could be a configuration of a gunship with a Gatling gun on the wing down side, going in support of a downed airman, surrounded by the enemy on the ground. This airplane, with its tight turning capability, because again the high lift wing, would be able to fly a tight circle and rain down a hail of bullets to keep the enemy away from the downed airman until a helicopter rescue could be facilitated. In addition to all enemy riflemen could ruin your day or your airplane. So you try to stay out of range till you get into the perimeter of your friendly base. Now watch what the airplane can do with a highly trained crew. At the correct position, now watch it nose over. An airliner would never do this. This is a trained mission. They get down to a certain altitude and then they do what they call breaking the sink rate. They get the sink rate down to the same values that an airliner would choose. They are back at minimum speed above the speed of the stall of the aircraft wing with the aid of anti-skid braking system and the 4 blades going into reverse. Now, without a sophisticated runway, too narrow to turn around, no parallel taxiways, how do you get the airplane back to unload it and to reload? Well, the props are in reverse. You push in on the clutch, shift into reverse. The pilot keeps the center line of his runway right between his feet, steers with a tiller. There is a crewman looking out that back ramp, which has now been deployed just for obstacles. This airplane is a workhorse. Very similar to our C-47 aircraft built by the Douglas Company that operated in World War II and even beyond. That is, it's a can-do everything airplane. Whatever you want it to do, it will do. There's the American flag. Give the sons of Ohio a big wave, if you will. These are the people that sacrifice their time for the protection of you and I, the great state of Ohio and the United States of America. I'd like to make mention that there were shows that we did in Schenectady, New York for a number of years. The Empire State Air